Some of what we are selling around and mixing as sugar has got high contents of mercury, has got high contents of copper.
There is no indication of anything like mercury that has been found in any of those sugars.
I'm here to understand what the problem is.
Three cabinet secretaries talking about the same thing but with different conclusions. Their responsibility to secure Kenyans, including on matters food. For the trade CS, his role is on regularization of flow of commodities. For CS Rotich, he sets importation policies. And so in May 2017, Rotich gazetted a temporary waiver of import duty on sugar, opening a door for cheaper sugar. Every year, Kenyans consume up to 900,000 tons of sugar, but the country can only produce 600,000 tons, requiring importation of at least 300,000 tons to close the deficit. In recent weeks, the government has heightened the fight against contraband goods, those that are sneaked into the country without paying the requisite custom duty. In the battle, sugar claimed to be poisonous has been seized, and that some is laced with heavy metals like mercury. But the trade CS relies on reports from the Kenya Bureau of Standards that all sugar that came through them was devoid of the harmful metal mercury, and for that, wants explanation from his interior colleague.
I am waiting to hear feedback from my colleague in the interior, who I have written to formally to share some of the reports of the laboratory that shows which sugar, so that if we know that sugar is here, we retrieve it, trace it, and destroy it as a matter of urgency.
Sources indicate that CS Matiang'i has no intention to respond to Mohammed. Differences so pronounced that an event that had been scheduled for destruction of contraband goods worth 1.2 billion shillings at the exports processing zone in Athi River was cancelled. For CS Henry Rotich, he insists it's none of his business.
The question of whether you import the right sugar and all that, there are agencies at the port to ensure that the sugar that comes to the country are the right sugar.
But the Director of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, has shown that truly, there is mercury contamination in the confiscated sugar. The politics of sugar, ideological differences and lack of common direction within government now threatening to scuttle a war against contrabands. The casualty, the truth. Sam Gituku, Citizen Live at 9.